Over to Eric and two very special guests.
All right, Sally, Oscar Wilde had already gotten the attention of the English theater goer, and it stirred up controversy when The Importance of Being Earnest premiered, but that didn't really prepare society for the play. Joining us this morning with more on The Importance of Being Earnest, which is about ready to start at the Petit Theater.
Tomorrow evening, in fact.
Vatican Lokey as John Worthing and Lara Grice as Gwendolyn Fairfax. Thank you for coming in this morning.
Thank you very much for having us.
Now, that's a very good accent you got there.
Well, thank you very much.
And we're going to keep this accent the whole time, aren't we, Lokey?
Well, that's entirely up to you. We have to.
All right. First of all, for those who are not familiar, and it's hard to believe that most people wouldn't be familiar with The Importance of Being Earnest. I think I read it like in college, like a long time ago. What's the synopsis of the play?
Well, basically the synopsis is my character, John Worthing, has a wonderful friend by the name of Algernon Moncrief. And he and Algernon, at one time or another, end up being called Ernest by the women that we fall in love with. He falls in love with my ward, Miss Cecily Cardew, played by a delightful lady named Gemma Denmark. And I, of course, fall in love with my affianced, Miss Gwendolyn Fairfax.
Of course you do, darling.
A bit of all right.
But they both know us as Ernest, and that's
the only reason why we're marrying them is because their names are Ernest.
Sad but true.
And it does poke a lot. It's a fun play to watch.
Oh yes, lots of fun. And in fact, the play was written, of course, in 1895, but there's still lots of
very
things
topical
about
today,
it.
though.
Very topical indeed. The constant threat of insurrection, home rule for Ireland. The remarkable dreadfulness of modern literature, it's all there.
And how big is the cast in this play?
7.
Yes, normally it's a 9-person cast. It's, of course, we also have Miss Abby Lake playing my ward, Cecily's admirable governess, Miss Prism. Mrs. Pauline Prelutsky is playing Lady Bracknell, and Walter Bost is playing everyone else.
And now, do you find yourself talking like this all the time?
Yes.
Yes, it's
really?
It's a bit annoying.
It's on my answering machine now, too, so it keeps me in the same vein for a while.
And is it hard, because when you do a play like this, I mean, you've got to get into the character, and it doesn't run all that long, and you don't have, how long do you prepare for a play like this?
Let's see, we've been preparing now for, yes, just simply scads of errors.
and, you know, and I guess everybody around you wants to go, oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, now what are we
Would you
seeing
like
here?
tea, Sally? Yes, lovely.
That's a cast picture. That's all of us posing for publicity
Oh,
shot.
yes, I haven't seen that.
Isn't
Put it
that
in,
lovely?
put it in.
That's all 7
Yes,
of
there we
us.
Oh, look,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
you, darling.
Oh, there's my
Fantastic.
mama and my beloved Ernest together, and she does not approve of our marriage. He's not on the list of eligible bachelors.
Well, you
so-
can understand why.
Yes, of course.
Oh, and there's all of us, darling. There we are.
There's the 2 couples.
My dear friend, Mr. Algernon Moncrief, there on the far right of the screen. And that, of course, is Gemma Denmark as Cecily Cardew. And then there's these 2 people, and I haven't the faintest idea whom they are.
Yeah. Are you standing on a box there, Betty?
I am, actually. Thank you very much.
Oh, and this is a great scene. This is the tea scene. It's a very famous scene between the 2 women where they both believe that they're both engaged to be married to the same person, and they have a Victorian cat fight, if you can imagine such a thing.
It's all very polite and very proper.
In fact, you all were mentioned in the newspaper the other day for a high tea.
Yes, actually,
Yes,
in today's paper.
Oh, today's paper.
In the
We're
food
mentioned in
section.
today's paper for a tea article written by a lady named Elita Bradley, who came to see a rehearsal. And we're also mentioned in Richard Dodds' column in today's living section.
Okay, good. Well, good for you. Because, I mean, it's kind of a big deal, like the high tea over Windsor Court is
Oh, yes, yes, it's
Exactly.
becoming quite fashionable again. We're very happy.
And so you all bring that back again?
Yes, of course. We brought
All
it
right,
with
good.
us now.
You know what, and then The Importance of Being Earnest starts tomorrow?
We start tomorrow evening, and we run every weekend through January the 26th. And for those of you who really couldn't care less about the Super Bowl, you can always come to La Petite and see The Importance of Being
Oh, that's true. You're running the day of the Super Bowl?
Yes.
the final day.
We're very ambitious.
Oh,
We
well,
are.
that'll be a big show. The number to call for ticket information is
522-2081.
All right,
I'm
very
doing
good.
your job. I'm so sorry.
Go ahead. You know, speaking of doing my job, last time you were here, you did sports.
I did with a very young lady named Solene McLean, and Solene's mother, Trish, has done all of the costumes for our production.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You know, you could do it again in character today.
If you'd like, I will.
That'd be a bit of all right.
I think that we could do that.
All right,
Could
you
I
do
have Gwendolyn there with me?
If you'd like to, would you like to
Would
do
you
it?
like to
It
stay?
would be delightful.
It'd be a dual anchor.
Fantastic.
That'd be great.
We shall
You
do
guys
that.
should be like a team, on and off.
Wonderful. He's always trying to foist it off on someone, isn't he?
Well, Sally does most of the show for me anyway, so. All right, 6:42 now. Coming up next, People Entertainment News and a lot more, so stay right there.